today I'm out doing 28 kilometers in Medellin. I started training for a marathon about, I think 3 to 4 months ago. But I haven't really posted about it. I wanted to post this one because I had a big plan of running on the Ciclovía. I'm trying to run about 420s a kilometer, but then the Ciclovía I thought I would hit was not there. So plans changed a little bit and I ended up having to run a little bit more of a road scenario. But there is some bike paths here that can allow you to go smooth, but I still got some stoplights. But the point is, sometimes the important things about the runs are more, enjoy your training, because sometimes when you get so worked up about meeting specifics, I think it almost puts you at a worse position, because when you're not enjoying your training, you're just not gonna run as well. And it's more important to be consistent than to necessarily hit every exact time that you plan on hitting that day. So today, I've been doing about 4:45s, a little more chill. I'm still gonna do the 28K. Maybe I'll pick it up at the end and go hard. But just wanted to make a post and stress team sports and consistency more than getting worked up about the specific times. And then the other part to this is I used to do a ton of running back about 13 years ago. I like the best 5K of under 15 minutes. Never did a marathon though. It's gonna be the first time. But my best times always came when I was enjoying my training and not overthinking things. So I guess the point to this is you really gotta, put in the miles, but don't get so worked up about every single little detail and think more long term. And if some runs are easier than you think they should be, it's probably okay, because doing 70% effort, consistently is way better than doing 100% effort one day and taking off 3 or 4 days. So yeah. And also, your body needs some relaxation every week. So training is not necessarily a give all every time. There are times when it's very important to just enjoy your running, and you'll surprise yourself how fast you end up racing. So I just went through 10K in about 47 minutes and tried to look for that Ciclovía I was talking about in Las Vegas. Didn't find it, so I'm just turning around on this here La Regional, which is a major highway in Medellin. There's a nice bicycle path that goes right along it, so I'm running back, and there is a Ciclovía in Poblado. It's not very long, it's like 5K out and 5K back, but that should be enough to finish. I have about 18K to go, so that should be enough to finish the run today. Might need to do a little bit of back and forth, but I think for the last 10K I'm gonna try and bring the pace down for the original plan of 420s, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's about enjoying it. So yeah, that's how it's going. All right, so now I'm back at the Ciclovía at Poblado, and now I'm gonna try and just speed it up to 420, 415, 410. I have about 12K to go. The last 3K are gonna be a full uphill, so it's gonna be hard, but at least while I'm in the Ciclovía, which is sort of rolling hills, I'm gonna try and speed up to do some 415, 410s, which was the original plan from the start. But even if you can get a little bit of that in some of the run, is good. And sometimes doing that first part of the run a little slower helps you warm up and helps you have a better half of the run. And the one thing about Ciclovía at this time, it's only about an hour left that it's open. It's only until 1, is that it gets really busy. So there's a little bit of zigzagging, but it's not too bad. Okay, so we just ran across the whole Ciclovía. It's about 5K, and I'm on my way back. I'm at about 19.3, And so I got about, I guess, a little bit under 9K to go for 28K. Last part here was kind of a gradual down, so now I'm heading up a gradual up. But I've been pushing slowly down to 420s, and yeah, let's try to finish up these last 9K or so under 420 or so. Well, except for the last two, which are full of hill. I think it's like 100-meter elevation gain on the last two, so I won't be able to do 420s in that. But yeah, anyways, out here, as you can see, a lot less people in this part of Ciclovía, so really nice to get some smooth kilometers, even if it's like a gradual hill. Here, let me try to show it to you. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's just a gradual hill going up, so it makes it hard, but it's a good workout, and it makes it for some good last few K on the long run day. So we just hit about 24K, we have about 4K to go. I guess dropping down to 420s was not an easy task today, so it didn't quite happen, but it's been rolling hills. I mean, last Sunday I was doing this run at 7 a.m. and I was able to click some good like 4.5s, even some 350s up hills, which are gradual but tough, some 425s, but today just was not that day. But you know, it's all about feeling your body, and you know, if you need to back up a little bit because something doesn't feel as good, as long as you're still doing the run and working hard, like that heart rate, don't worry that much about the time. You know, the most important thing is the consistency. So that's what today was about. 28K. Maybe not as fast as I wanted, but still a good 28K with those uphills giving me some high heart rates. So that's always good. Hills are a good way to get some anaerobic work without having to go fast. So anyways, we're just making our way back to a steep hill for the last 2K. Okay, so we just got off the Ciclovía. It closed, it's 1 p.m. and now it's uphill. I think it's a little more than 100 meters elevation gain here. We're going up to about 600 meters, and I think we're about 1,500 meters right now. So it's tough, but we're around 26K, so about 2K to go. This will probably be like 6-minute kilometers if we're lucky, probably slower. It's steep, it's tough, but you know, hills are also a good way to work your anaerobic system without speed. So it's a good work for that as well. So yeah, I'll try to give you a view of how steep this is. I'm not sure if the video will do it justice, but here it is. So yeah, let's pump and finish these 28K. Okay, so I was very wrong. These hills are too steep. Right now I'm going 10 minutes or 9.5, 10 minutes per kilometer. And my rate is at 167. So too steep, very hard. 27K, 27.1, a little bit under a K to go. Very hard hill. So finished. Those last 2K were hard, really steep up hills. I don't know what the climb was, let me see. So in total we climbed, well, we dropped and climbed 461 meters. So I think the last one must have been at least 200 meters, because I think it's counting a lot of the other stuff we do, but maybe 300 meters, I don't know. I'll update you when I look at the exact elevation gain and drop, lowest points, high points. But anyways, really hard run. Definitely not what I planned. I was thinking more flat rolling hills at 420, 410s like I did last Sunday, which was only about 25K. But this one was starting at higher elevation, dropping down, and then climbing those last 2K was one difficult thing. But you know, I was climbing at, it was like 9.5, 10 minutes per K, but I was still at like 168 heart rate, so you're still working like anaerobic stuff there without the speed. So as they say, hills can help you kind of work with different thresholds without having to go as fast as you would in the flats. Anyways, that's it, 28K. Total time was about 2 hours and 14 minutes. I'll post a link to the Strava. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time on my marathon training. updates. Anyways, talk to y'all soon. Cheers.